Hello YouTubers. As you guys know, I was having trouble with my Playtouch because it was a pre-production model and it seemed that the audio wasn't working properly. So I sent it back to Martin and he sent a replacement. Hoo-hoo! Now I did a quick mic test with it and I compared the footage to the footage of the other Playtouch that I've got, and there is a little bit of noise in the background, but it's nowhere near as bad as what the other one was. So I am, I'm really chuffed with that because I was worried that it was going to, obviously happen again, but it hasn't. So that's really groovy. If you whack the volume on the mic gain right up, and then you put the volume on your computer right up, then there is a little bit of background noise. But if you put it on the default mic gain and you don't have the volume up louder than normal, you can't hear anything. So this is the final product, this is the final model, and there's hardly any, well, there isn't any background noise that I can hear really. When I'm recording normally with this, there isn't any, so I'm really chuffed with that. I was a little bit worried that there was going to be some background noise, but there isn't, so that's really groovy. Now if you have got one that has got loud background noise, then what I would suggest you do is either contact Kodak and tell them, or contact the people that you got it from, like if it was Amazon or a shop, take it to them and say, look, I've got this problem, and try and get it fixed or replaced through them. That's the only kind of advice I can give, because I asked Martin, he works for Kodak, and he said that because it was a pre-production model, to send it back to him, which I did. He sent me a replacement and the replacement is working fine. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's sorted. Woohoo! So what I'm going to do, because this is a final model, there could be some differences between this and the pre-production model that I had. I mean, already straight away the sound is different. So this has got the latest firmware on it. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to do a couple of the tests again to see if there's any major differences. I think I'm going to start with the guitar mic test to start with, because I didn't actually do that with the pre-production model. So I'm going to do that with this one to see how it goes. So what I'll do is I'll do the strumming and the picking test first, and then I'll, without the external mic, and then I'll hook up the external mic and see how it sounds with the external mic hooked in. I'm not going to do an extensive amount of tests, but I will do the sort of key tests. Tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to test the Playtouch and compare it to the Panasonic, which I'm using at the moment, in low light, because I think that is a worthwhile test to do, because I still think the Playtouch has got the best low light capability, but it's going to be interesting to see how it fares against the Panasonic. Yes, so I'm going to stop waffling and I'm going to start testing. Oh yes, I still really like the Panasonic. I still think it's a worthwhile camera to get, and I saw on Amazon that it was only $79.99, which I was quite surprised at. So it is really cheap. So for the amount of money you pay, you get a lot for your money. So if your budget is a little bit more restrictive, then I would say get the Panasonic. But I'm really glad that I've got the Playtouch again, because I really like this camera, and it's still my favourite. I still think it's the best. There you go. Right, I'm going to start testing, and we'll have to see how it fares. Okay, that's enough from me. Hope you're having a good day, and I'll do some more later on. Okay then, bye bye.